Jared, smooth as ever, simply smiled. I think you have potential, Hana. He suddenly leaned in close to me, so close in fact I could smell his cologne, a sweet, musky aroma of earthy scents, and ham cologne, of course. Why else? Jared's got it going on. You got it going on, Jared. Got it going on. Potential for what exactly, Jared? What is it? Jared shifted his mouth so close to my ear I could feel its heat. For greatness. It's also because I'm the only person who can shut Jared down. It would be a great path to take. I would enjoy firmly shutting down Jared anytime he got cocky. But it's so tempting. We'll see. Maybe it'll come up. I don't know, maybe. He reached into his shirt pocket and retrieved a small slip of paper. With quivering hands, I accepted it.
All right.
My card, my number's on the bottom. If you're interested, I could teach you a thing or two about modeling. I stared down at the card in my hand, feeling that if I looked away, it would disappear. By the time I gathered the courage to face him again, Jared was gone. Feeling quite dizzy, I headed for class, the business card strangled to death in my white-knuckled hand. We're getting all the boys' numbers. By the time I got through the milling students into the classroom, I was sitting at her desk, face down, completely still. I took my seat and twisted around to poke the dejected Mai-shaped heap. She didn't budge. I should probably tell Mai that, it's cool. You totally embarrassed yourself, and a little bit me. And it's probably heart-crushing, and maybe you should just go sit in the corner forever. But it's fine. You're fine, Mai. Heard a muffled grunt of despair. I'm such a social disaster! No, you're not. I laugh at her, openly. I tried to sound comforting, but I was never good at this sort of thing. Mai finally lifted her head from her desk. What? She motioned to the business card that was still in my hand. I set it in front of her. I got the number. Maya praised it for a long minute with a blank face as I set a rare artifact in front of her that she did not actually believe was real. Then her eyebrows pulled together. He gave you his number?
Well...
I mean, yeah. Sort of? I mean, not really. Not like that kind of way. He said I should call him if I want him to teach me how to model like him. I'm gonna tell Mai this and Hana's gonna realize that was a pickup. He wants to hook up. That's what he's saying. Now that I'm saying this out loud, I'm realizing that this man wants to hook up with me. He wants the pink hair. It was embarrassing to even say, and the words felt awkward in my mouth. The moment I said them out loud, I wish I could grab them back and swallow them. And swallow them I shall. I expected Mai to give me a once-over before making an off-the-cuff comment about how I wasn't nearly pretty enough to be a model. But she didn't. Oh, she knows. It's serious. This whole school is fricked up, all for Hana. And that is weird. He totally wants to get with you! He wants to get with you! Her tone was so matter-of-fact I gaped. No, what? No, he does not. I don't even understand how I could possibly be a sexual creature. Why would you say that?
Bingo.
Okay, Hana. I've taken enough sex ed classes, wink, to know when a guy fully wants you, and Jared, fully wants you. Mortified, I snatched the business card back off her desk and shoved it into my jacket pocket, turning away. My cheeks felt like they were on fire. Wouldn't you just want to get with a face like this? Such a good face. By now, the classroom was filled with students. They chattered amongst themselves, but the white noise of their conversations wasn't loud enough to drown Mai out. Out of the corner of my eye, I could see Joan and PBG seated in their desks at the back of the classroom. I'm talking serious, grabby hands in the back of his dad's Camaro. Here, you're gonna make babies with pro Jared, Hannah! Little, glittering Jared babies. Shut up, Beggars. No, I'm not. You're totally crazy. I don't even know what you're talking about. Miss Shizuka, please take us away from this place. Like some kind of angel. Cleared her throat at the front of the class. I exhaled gratefully and sunk down in my seat. Never been so grateful for school class. Just kidding. It fades to black because we don't have school. There's no class that happens here. And never any homework. This is about dating boys and only dating boys. When class finally ended, Mai and I headed for the cafeteria. The incident forgotten in a hurried attempt to explain Miss Shizuka's scandalous last relationship.
What a jerk!
Seriously, you spent all this time trying to choose between her and some dead chick who only liked him because he looked like her ex-boyfriend. I mean, who does that? We get our food and hesitated in the middle of the room, looking at the normal boots table. Maybe I'll just take my food and just slide on back over to the normal boots table. Hang out with the popular kids. What, I've been here for like 4 days. I know how it works. I know how the system works around here. Neither of us wanted to go up and demand a seat, especially after wiggling our way in the day before. What if they changed their minds? But Satch, noticing us standing like lost lambs in the middle of the room, waved us over. Oh, thank God, that's all we needed. Just needed an in. Also, Normal Boots needs way more girls, obviously. This is like a thing. This is a little bit of a problem that it's all dudes. Hey girl, hey! How was class? Oh, yeah, you know, classy, normal, boots. Satch nodded and turned away, having been in the middle of talking to Josh. That was awkward. Despite how familiarly he treated me, I still don't know how to talk to him, or any of them. I looked across the table and locked eyes with PBG, who stared at me like I was a baby German shepherd. He always makes me feel the most awkward. PBG's like super disarming. Look at that, he's just like, what are you? And how do you sit with your with the butt on the chair? Like, how do you live with beating hearts and like aortas and arteries? That's what I feel like. I feel like he's like just incisive. You. And he doesn't even give me much to work off of either. You.
All right.
Cookies. What? Wait, I'm lost.
Oh, sick.
You brought us cookies. You're the best, Gerard. Paul sprang out of his chair and practically tackled Gerard. Oh, calm down. There's more than enough cookies to go around. Gerard started passing the cookies around the table, but paused. Yeah, you're back again. Oh no. I thought this was kind of a one-time thing. Gerard's gonna just rescind the invitation right there. He looked at Mai and me. I tried to ignore the disappointment on his face.
Well.
Well, here you go. Guess you guys deserve a cookie. And headed back across the cafeteria. Nice. Cookies by proxy. The best way to get cookies. I started the small chocolate chips melting in the warm cookie. Did he not want us here? But he was so nice yesterday. I didn't even want to eat the cookie. Not if he was gonna be as two-faced as that. Hey. Short boy. Watch where you're walking next time. Sheepish Gerard stood next to a short, skinny boy who was holding his tray above his head. Gerard, what's going on? You look like you're having a bad day. I'm sorry, I'll be more careful. Oh, you're from Normal Boots. Wait, you're the guy who plays with the itty-bitty kitties, are you? The boy sneered. How the hell did you manage to get in with a group like that? Bullying! Oh, they're teasing him! Huh? They're my friends! Playing with those stupid dolls? You're an embarrassment, short boy! Yeah, well, you don't even get a name. You get a designation, you get a height and a gender. That's your entire character, short boy. Gerard, you don't have to take that from short boy. He doesn't even have a name. Make fun of him for that. Just send it right back at him. Gerard's too nice. He wouldn't do that. He would say, short boy, I recognize you for who you are, short boy. The kid's friends are hitting his shoulders, looking from Gerard to our table with panicked eyes. Alright, this is why we call it Normal Boots Club. Because you won't have feet when we're done with you. And you'll have to wear normalizing boots. That's how it works, right?
I like what I like.
I think they're fun, and if you got a problem with itty bitty kitties, you're gonna talk to the normal boots, and we'll just beat the crap out of you. That's how we solve problems around here. That's how we solve problems. That's why we're all together, because this is actually a gang. Boy. Whatever. You and your liking things. Short boy, obviously too cool to like things. The kid was let off by his friends. Gerard came back and sat down at the table. That was weird. Gerard, this started weird, and then it got weirder, and now you're happy. And so now it's like triple weird. Triple decker weird sandwich. Gerard sat down and began happily munching on his cookie, looking for all the world like he didn't even care about what just happened. I scanned the cafeteria for the boy who heckled him and found him sitting alone at a table, head in his hands. His friends left him behind. Poor short boy, never to be heard from again. So, what was that Deus Ex exposition happening right there? Oh, that was my characterization. Happens all the time. I collect itty bitty kitty figurines. You know that kids show with the 5 kittens who live in Kitten Town? It's, yeah, that's the little My Little Pony right there. It's cool. They were originally supposed to have magic powers, but whatever. I collect their figurines, and they're so cute. So, funny story, since I work with middle schoolers, we have many children who have many strange fascinations. Or not even strange, just like that kind of like eccentric thing that they get really, really obsessed about. Because middle schoolers, when they focus on something, they get really, really excited and obsessed. Because everyone has access to the internet at the school, everyone has weird fascinations or like eccentricities. I keep saying weird, but I just mean like really eccentric, and sometimes they get really exotic or interesting. And so we've got every spectrum of everything. We've got bronies, we've got other My Little Pony fans, we've got furries, we've got anime fans and otakus, different sides of the same coin. The people who just want to watch Vines and only want to watch Vines forever until they die. Just like a whole gambit of things, to the point to where when these kinds of circumstances happen, like they don't happen. Nobody makes fun of anyone for having an eccentric fascination with things, because everyone has eccentric fascinations that like they find their own communities instead of, if they don't find it with each other, they can find other communities on the internet. It's like this weird thing where like at the middle school level they're going to grow up into this thing where like this Gerard situation doesn't even happen. You're allowed your eccentricities, your passions, and your hobbies, and no one can stop you. It's a perfect little utopia, myopic utopia. So Gerard's into itty bitty kitties. They're so cute, and why shouldn't he? They're itty bitty kitties. You saw them on the table. They were super cute. I've almost got them all. I'm only missing Princess Pumpernickel, the rarest of the itty bitty kitties. The ittiest and the bittiest.